Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Wargame Red Dragon. In the last video, I started off my offensive by attacking this region, driving the border forces of the Soviet Union out and capturing the region. Now that I've done that, we have to round out the rest of the turn, and I'm going to change my focus to this naval sector, which not only has political power points, but is the naval invasion route that we need to capture our first main objective, Vladivostok. So I've already taken a look at the enemy, and I have realized this is a pretty daunting task because the ships that the enemy have are quite a bit better than the ones that I have. So there's two command ships here that have, really long range and devastating weapons, some of which are anti-air missiles, which you can see they have 40 plus of. And then there are smaller ships, again, pretty devastating weapons here. And comparatively speaking, the shortest range missiles that the enemy have, which are in these smaller ships here, and these are just the logistics vehicles, by the way, are equal to the missiles that we have on our longest range ships, which are these command vehicles here. So we have 6,125 meters, the same as them, although I think the accuracy numbers are a little bit different if we take a look at that again. Yeah, so their missiles are more accurate than ours, so it puts them at quite a bit of an advantage. And they're better in a lot of other ways as well. Our thing is that we have more numbers. So they have 11 ships, and of those, 2 are logistics. So they really only have 9 warships, and we, on the other hand, have 12 to start. And then we have more naval forces that we can call on as well. We have 2 different fleets. We have a Korean fleet, and we have a Chinese one. Now, the Chinese one has the same type of ships as our other Chinese one that we already have. It's just in different numbers, so we have more numbers here. The Korean one has different types of ships, and interestingly enough, it has a ship that is a artillery piece, more or less. It uses rockets at range, pretty long range. But I'm going to imagine this works just like any other rocket artillery. It's pretty inaccurate, probably takes a long time to get the shots to fire, so not sure how effective they're going to be. And then the other type of ship that the Koreans have outside their command ship is just more or less an anti-air ship. So their command ship is kind of a worse version of the Chinese command ship. So using the shorter range missiles that the Chinese have with these Musket ships. So, not really sure what to think here. We do have another option that I can do, which is to use the Korean Marines, which do come with ships, and we would use the Koreans together, the Korean Marines, in the same turn that we would use the ships. I honestly think, though, that this is such an important fight. I'm just going to use both of the naval forces here, so we're going to deploy both of those. So we have the Chinese force and the Korean force I'm going to deploy. We're going to use all 3. And I'm also going to embark the Marines. If we want to, we can use them. Major, I must remind you that the Marines from the glorious Korea can move like ships when at sea, and like ground troops when on land. This should enable you to set an attack strategy and take Vladivostok and a pincer movement. All right. Now, this does weaken my naval invasion with the Marines because I'm only having 1 regiment, not 2, but I honestly think that this fight is so important, we should just focus on the naval forces and get as many of those in as we can and get those numbers really up. As you can see, the Korean Navy is, 34 ships. That's a lot of numbers. We have to consider the quality difference is going to be against us for sure. But taking this region might not be too hard. There is a regiment, naval infantry regiment, then there is a couple supporting companies, and then the border regiment that we beat up earlier. So if we send in the Marine regiment, back them up with our infantry brigade and our close recon company, and do that pincer movement that they mentioned, we may be able to take Vladivostok. I just think it would be a stronger move if we had the Korean Marines. Go ahead and move in the anti-ship squadron in here. Now, the enemy also has anti-ship squadron that's going to be able to possibly counter me. We'll have to see on that, but we're going to move in all our naval forces. And now the enemy may choose to attack me on their turn, but we have such numbers, maybe they won't. And again, we can use the Marine Regiment in the same turn to give us even more numbers in the naval fight. But that's more or less going to be the fight. This is going to be a tough fight, but we just have such a numbers. I'm hoping we'll be able to win Screw that. Never done a naval fight, though, so I don't really know what to expect. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, moving around some air squadrons. Oh, is that all they're going to do? All right. So, air superiority, and then their anti-ship squadron. That doesn't surprise me that they did that. Okay, well, as I said, we could do the attack on Vladivostok this turn. And if I were going to do that, I need to hold the Marine Regiment back. So let's do this naval fight just with our naval forces. I really think that we have a good chance here. Of course, we do want to have our anti-ship squadron. Now, comparing our planes versus theirs, the enemy's planes are just slightly better than mine, but they have half as many numbers. So they have anti-ship missiles. My anti-ship missiles are, I think, better than theirs, though. If we take a look at the range. Yeah, mine are slightly longer range than theirs, but their accuracy is the same. But their anti-air missiles, which we both have anti-air missiles, so we can't engage each other in the air. But their anti-air missiles are better than mine. They're longer range, and they have more of them. So their planes are slightly better than mine. Okay, let's go ahead and just start this battle. So because I have more numbers, I should have the cohesion advantage. Yeah, we have 10 to their 6. We have a lot more points worth as well, so we have an advantage as far as destruction. They have an advantage in morale, but maybe we'll just be able to overwhelm them here. So we'll start with 1,500 points, so start with 1,300. I do see that they get an advantage there here from Vladivostok, though, getting more command points, so that will overbalance us. So we may want to rush them. We'll have to see. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Nanjing, which is the Korean command ship, which is going to be the cheaper of the bunch. Now, we could go all command ships, which the best one we have is the Ludas. They have better range missiles. They have more of them. The problem is they're very expensive. We could go with a lot of these muskets. They have a lot of anti-ship missiles that have pretty good range. With that, we'd have to do more hit-and-run attacks, fire the missiles, run away, use our supply ships to resupply. I honestly think that's probably not a bad strategy, though. So let's do groups of 5. Maybe we do 10 to start. Okay. Get some of these logistics vehicles, so the Munas. There. And I guess we can get some of these artillery guys out here as well. So I'll just do maybe 4. Start. So, I mean, I have 10 ships out here, these 10 muskets, and that just in and of itself should give us a superiority, advantage as far as numbers. And then maybe we send some of these Shanghai in here just to give us some air coverage in case they do send planes after me. Speaking of planes, we could put in... I'm only having 1. That may not be enough to take out planes, but we could also get some planes in here to give us some offensive advantage or attack in that initial stage. Okay, see that. We've got 2 planes. All right, I mean, as I said, we have 10 of these muskets. That's going to be more ships than they can even put out. We'll try and do covering fire with the Shanghai. Oh, I messed up. That shouldn't be a Shanghai. Should be these guys. Oh, okay. I can't afford that many, huh? All right, that's fine. 3's just going to be fine. Maybe we put a Shanghai over here just to help protect. You know what? Let's do this. I can't really lose this guy, but we'll have some anti-air coverage, so maybe that will work out. We'll put the Nanjing closer so that we get that anti-air coverage, and then we'll also be in there to protect our logistics as well. So, all right, let's go ahead and start this sucker up. I'm going to go to very slow to start. Okay, let's get our muskets moving. We're gonna have them go up. Let's go to bullet time here as we move over to this guy, and we're going to do some firing here. So I'm going to try and get some coverage. Now, it looks like the enemy's moving. Can't tell which way they're moving, but yeah, I'm not actually sure where they're going. All right, we'll put it on them. I have a feeling they're going to move out of it, but you can always redirect it. If this is just like any other artillery, though, it will take a long time to fall. But maybe this will give us the coverage we need. And that's the last one. And who knows, maybe we'll take out one of these guys. I doubt it, though. Okay, let's go back to very slow. We have our planes ready to go. Oh, I didn't move the Shanghai either. Let's move them as well. I don't remember exactly. You can just do that. Okay, seems like they're readying up their shots. A decent clip, although it's going to take some time. Okay, so this guy's reversing, it looks like. But that guy maybe stays put. I mean, they're not holding the command zone, so we'll see what happens. We are getting points at a fairly high rate, and they're not getting any points right now, so might be able to afford another plane by the time that this engagement starts. When the fighting starts, though, I'm going to want to go to bullet time, so maybe I can split up my missile fire. Okay, here come the rockets. It should be on target. Oh, okay, they were setting up a shot at me. Let's go to bullet time real quick. What are we doing on range? Okay, I mean, maybe we are in their range. I may want to go with this attack now? Question mark? Because the rockets will land, possibly distracting them. Guess we can always redirect the attack. I don't know if I like the idea, but that's what we're going to go with. Let's go very slow here. Might be a little late because the rockets are just now coming in. But this may give me the coverage I need. Hopefully those aren't too high. Okay, let's bullet time it. We have an enemy here. Okay. Rockets may be a little high. Got our first little engagement here. This can't be the only bad guy, but we might just fire the missiles off and do a hit and run attack, so okay, bullet time it. Okay, we already fired off the missile. So alright, that's it for that. Let's go back to our logistics. Have him go back. Make sure we're firing at the right guy here. Hopefully we can overwhelm them with missiles. And then our planes, which are just coming in now, let's have them reroute. In case we don't get the kills here. Just kind of ensure... I mean, that's a lot of missiles we just fired. Okay, it looks like they're shooting the missiles down. It looks like everybody just fired off their missiles. You know, maybe reroute here. So far, it looks pretty good. Okay. Guy's still firing his missiles. Let's have everybody else back off, though. We don't need to have them die for no reason. You know what? I'll go after the command guy, because it looks like we've already taken out maybe this guy with all those missiles we're firing at him. I have a feeling he's not going to be able to do anything about that. Let's get another plane in here. Okay, well, so far so good. Okay, bullet time. Okay, I see some planes coming in. Let's try and counter them with our planes. Looks like our guys are trying to knock down some missiles here. Let's get our Shanghai over there. Get our other Shanghai moving. Maybe we can intercept these planes as well. But I don't know how this is going to go. We've got a bunch of missiles coming in. We are trying to shoot them down. Looks like it is working to a certain extent, but there's just a lot of... it seems like there's only one more coming in. It looks like we got it. That's what those... these guys have, like, rapid-firing cannons. I guess that's what that's for. We still haven't fired off the missiles here. I guess we'll go after... Who? I guess I'll just fire here. This guy still hasn't fired his, Yeah, it looks like my planes are getting shot down, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and evac here. Looks like I may have blown up that one ship. Okay, so we did take some heavy casualties here. On our Moskets, but considering how many ships we blew up, I'll take those losses. I'm not sure if I shot down any of their planes. Kind of hard to tell. Alright, well, let's get another Mosket out to replace the losses we had, so we'll have that one come over here. These guys are almost rearmed. The rockets were not really on target. Let's aim them here instead. These guys may move, so... hard to say if these will be on target, but... they stay put. Should land on them. Alright, well, hopefully the A5 gets out. And it looks like the enemy is continuing to go after these guys. So it looks like these guys are going to get out. These guys maybe not. I mean, they're trying to defend. Looks like we lost another one. May lose one more, but we'll see. Okay, those look like they're off target. Okay. I don't think I got any of their planes, so that's unfortunate, but we'll be able to replace the numbers and we'll get rearmed here. I'm not sure what the casualties were like. I know for a fact we took out 2 ships. Looks like they did get my other plane, so maybe we won't focus on planes so much. Alright, let's go back to very slow. Okay, we got a lot of missiles incoming. That looks bad. Okay, well, Shanghai will get out of there, I guess. So we lost half our Moskets. So that's 5-2, and we lost 2 planes. So the exchange really didn't go in our favor. I guess it doesn't surprise me too much, though, because of the, you know, kind of advantages that the enemy has. But maybe we can re-up here and go again. It takes my my fire so long to happen, I'm not sure it will land where we want it to. Problem is they're rearming right now, so... I mean, our Moskets will come in here and get rearmed. Matter of fact, they're just sitting still. We need to get them in here. Okay. And we can get the big boys in here as well. It comes down to that. But eventually our numbers should be telling, and again, if they stick around in here, we'll hit them with rockets. Although I kind of doubt they will now. The problem is they may charge me in a second, and they're going to charge me to the side that I'm weak on, which is over here. We're going to get another Mosket in, though, soon. There we go. I might want to get another command vehicle just in case something happens to the Nanjing so we don't get screwed. This is the biggest problem with the rockets I'm seeing, is that it just takes so long for them to fire their rockets that I don't really know if it's a good idea to even have them. Now, we will be at more of an advantage for this next engagement, though, because our planes will be closer to us. Our plane will be closer to us. I might be able to get another one up in the air, though. I'm almost wondering if I should just reroute the rockets to fire on this guy instead. How are we doing over here? We're all armed up. All right. Bring this guy over here. Got 2 muskets, got my 3rd one, and 2 more coming in. Okay, this guy's setting up here. Let's go to bullet time. It seems like we're getting fired upon here. It's time to get this fight on. So, let's set up 3 to attack here. 2 that I didn't have attack. I'm gonna attack this guy. But try and pick off the smaller ships here, if at all possible. And we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I think I'm going to save up for another command ship so that we don't get screwed if the Nanjing goes down. Okay, another ship down. Hopefully we were a little bit more defensive there. Okay. Let's get this musket up. Now, to be totally honest with you, this ship's probably going to be in range first, so I guess we should fire on it. Are we firing? Okay. Get our plane out. I mean, why not? Alright. I'm trying to get this. We need to get 10 more points so we can get another Nanjing. I'm going to get that rather than a Luda, just so that, again, if the Nanjing goes down, we have another command vehicle ready to go. I'm going to have to keep my eye on the time here. Okay, these guys need to come back and get rearmed. Let's go for the big boy. We fired quite a few at this guy. We've got a plane incoming. Okay, we have enough to get that Nanjing. I think we should get it now so that we don't get caught. So, put him back here. Okay, I don't know how we're doing, but... I mean, it's a lot of missiles coming at this guy. I'm hoping we can knock him down, but if he has similar defenses, might be able to stop the damage. I'm always wondering if we should just go after this guy instead, because he's going to be maybe an easier target. Where's our plane? I called it in. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Okay. Got him. Okay, bullet time. We got another enemy ship here. Let's refocus on that. Okay, this guy's fired off his missiles. Let's have him back off. Have the Shanghai back off. Have you come in here and go after this guy. Okay, so they're still doing better than me, but again, we have to consider the numbers advantage that I've got on them. Now, I forget who I'm even going after here. I think I'm going after the big boy. Just make sure that's the case. These three will go after the small guy, Fry, here. Hopefully that will work out. Okay. We've got some missiles on the big boy. I'm always thinking just going full on after the capital ship is the right call, especially as this guy's in range. So let's just do that. And continue here. Fortunately, we just lost the defenses on that thing. Alright, we're just gonna saturate this guy with missiles. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, let's get this guy back over here. Guy back over here. Did I lose the one musket I sent back? Jeez, we're doing awful. Okay. If they get past this line, I don't really have much left for them. Got one musket incoming. Okay, let's switch back over here. Let's grab the guys that have fired off their missiles. Maybe we can get out of there before the cans tear me up. Guess we should just open up on what we got, which is trying to kill this guy before he knocks out all these missiles. They knocked out every freaking missile I shot at him. Alright, well, I don't know what to do with that. Guess we just keep getting more muskets and hope that we can, again, overwhelm them. Okay. My rockets have still not gone off. Takes forever. Looks like they're retreating now. I don't think any of these are gonna hit. I mean, man, you gotta be kidding me. What are you doing? Get over here. Yeah, that sucks. I lost that guy because apparently I didn't get him to retreat. I'm actually not sure why they're retreating, because they were kicking my ass. Oh, we just lost a ship that we didn't need to lose. That sucks. Alright, well, I mean, we should remain patient here. Let our rockets do their thing. Let our guys rearm. Let ourselves get re-equipped here. We may have to just go big ship here. As I said, they're murdering me. It seems that our missiles are just not that effective, which I didn't know would be the case. So I'm just gonna wait and get the big boys out, the Luda ships. Although we may have to go here in a second. Okay. Here we go. Actually, not sure why we weren't firing on them to begin with. But we should have some missiles left. Go ahead and have our one big boy out. Okay, here we go. Come on, get the missiles off before he kills you. Oh, this is not good. I really wish that they would just, you know, stop in the resupply and not go after like that. That pisses me off. Oh, they took out my one Nanjing, which I didn't expect them to do. As a matter of fact, just to tell them to stop. So we can get this and get Luda in here. So we don't lose. Okay, we killed that dude. Finally, jeez. Okay, I mean, we fired a bunch of rockets over there. I don't know if any of them are on target. Alright, well, it was a pain in the ass, but we finally got the one guy that was causing us a lot of grief. Nanjing needs to get some more missiles, so I'm gonna go do that. We also knocked out some of their planes, hopefully enough to make a difference. Oh, okay, so this fight is brutal. But once we get this in, we don't really need any more naval units. I mean, maybe we will later. Tell him to stop. Okay. Now we just need to lick our wounds. I guess we should continue to have these guys fire. We'll fire directly on this guy. Maybe we can take him out with that. As he's not moving. I mean, he has to stay still. Let's go to bullet time just so we don't miss anything here. Alright, so now they don't have the big boy out. Our muskets should be able to take this guy out. No problem. I say no problem with not as many problems. Okay. Let's get the Luda just up here. Last time, they took out one of my big boys because I let him hang back. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, so those two are setting up their shot. We need to get our other one setting up his. And we're just gonna, you know, fire on this guy. Maybe we can do some damage to him. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. How are our flies doing? Maybe we call another one of those in. They are expensive though, so... Yeah, we got that firing. Looks like we managed to get that out before it hit anything. He was going after my... Okay, so I don't think he's going to be able to stop all these missiles. He's got defenses, but not that great a defense. So, get our guys back in their supply. These guys never even fired. So, let's have them scout out. We'll have a Shanghai go with them. Let's have them stop for now, though. I mean, really, it was just the big ship that was causing me all those issues. Guess we'll switch to slow so we get this going. Alright, let's go scout. I mean, this guy might be the only one left. I doubt it, but... possible. I don't think I've killed that many ships, though. Oh, here we go. Still arming. Get the Shanghai going with them, too. Okay, let's get these guys backing off. Let's change the fire. That guy's gonna die. Okay, we got our Luda up. Let's go ahead and have it go after these guys too. Matter of fact, let's have the Shanghai go with these guys instead. Okay. Not doing too bad. Get a couple One in plane, and I do want another one of these guys, and we'll put them there. This guy's fired off his missiles. Let's have him go rearm. Okay. Hey, this guy's coming after me, so I'm gonna have to come after him. They did kill one of my dudes. Not sure why it's saying I'm out of ammo when I have 3 missiles. This may be the only guy left. Get the other Shanghai coming. So our 2 big guys are going to go out there. You... aren't you being rearmed? You're rearmed. Have you go out. I mean, I could be wrong. There might be more. Be there a little too fast. They don't have a line of sight. That's the issue. Are you gonna let off your missiles? Jeez. Alright, well, we're probably gonna lose that guy. Oof, and our Shanghais are well behind. We might lose one of these big guys. Okay, so maybe this was ill-advised. Let's back off. Let's back off. Let's back off. Let's not engage here. We're getting our ass kicked. Let's everybody come back. That sucks, but yeah, I didn't go to plan. I mean, the rockets are just about to land, too. That sucks. Oh, hopefully they do good damage. But I definitely messed that up. You can get 2 more of these guys in here. Unfortunately, I didn't have the Shanghais in position for that. We'll come back, we'll repair. Matter of fact, maybe we can meet halfway. All right, the rockets are landing. I bet you that's their supply. Right there. Could be. If that's the case, we'd want to kill that, because I think they only have 1. Alright, we're going to go here. Put everything else there. Those planes murdered me. Well, we'll get our repairs going. We did do some damage. And because we're telling them to fire the same place, I'm hoping the firing will happen a little bit faster this time. Okay, we're probably in range now. We're getting there. And stop. Okay, let's get this Mosket over here. Help with this fight. And we've got 2 more looters coming in. I mean, this is starting to look a little bit more of a done deal. We'll get 2 more planes. We have to wait until they're distracted. I didn't time it right, I don't think. Now, I only have 9 minutes, though, so I should get on this relatively soon. I may have to keep this one looter back just so that we don't lose it. Now, I need to come from a different angle, so let's try that. So we'll have everybody deploy here, and by the time they get there, let's go to normal. We'll come around the other side. Hopefully these rockets fire off at the same time rather than being slightly behind. And maybe we'll get this guy repaired in time. Now, if that is their one logistics over off to the side, then this guy's not getting repaired. And he's not getting rearmed, so that works in my favor. It's also possible they've run out of supply at this point. Okay, again, we don't want to have everybody arrive at the wrong time, so... Yeah, that's their supply right there. Let's see if we can get one of these guys to go out there and just kill it. Oh. That's what happens when you go a little too early. You get one of your muskets killed. Come on, where are the rockets gonna fall? Okay, let's go. Looks like they're getting ready to fire on me. Okay, we lost our musket. Have our Shanghai kind of hang back here. Not sure why we haven't killed that yet. I mean, they have to be running low on missiles, I would imagine. Just hit this guy. He's sitting there. Let me hit him. Come to stop. And we've got our planes coming in. Maybe not at the opportune moment, but... looks like some of them are going to be on target. Got him. Okay. Got another plane coming in. Come on, shoot him down. Shoot him down. Okay, let's get our loot out of here. He's done enough. I mean, I really don't want to back off at this point. Let's see if we can get in here and maybe get some more kills. They should be running out of missiles. Maybe we just hang tight here and have these guys come to meet us instead. And we could get more planes to just open up on them. I mean, at this point, they have to be hurting. I mean, look at this guy. He's all burning and everything. Where are these damn rockets? Ah, there they are. All right, now's the time to attack then. As the rockets are coming in. This guy should probably hang back, though. We might be able to finish the job with the cannons. Hopefully the rockets will stun this guy and we'll just be able to take him out. And we do have the planes coming in soon. Switch to slow. They'll be able to counter me with cannons fairly soon. Alright, here we go. Got some missiles coming in. Okay, we need to back off before he takes us out with cannons. Can't believe we didn't take him out. mean, I still have missiles, but he should be able to shoot them down. Okay, let's just back off a bit. Back off a bit. This guy should be rearmed. Let's go after him with missiles. Getting a little confused in here. We'll get missiles here in a second. Can't buy any more planes. We can buy more muskets. Get a couple more Ludas in here. I mean, that's probably going to be where it counts. I mean, these seem to be able to suck up a lot more damage. Fortunately, our planes just couldn't do the job. The other unfortunate thing is just how intense the anti-missile defense this guy has. I didn't realize how devastatingly effective that would be. Otherwise, we'd be able to take him out no problem. Did we lose? Oh no, they're on top of each other. Okay. Just stop. All right, I'm going to assume that should go for another attack here. I'm going to assume that what happened here? Did we get hit by planes again? I'm going to assume that this guy is so close to going down. Oh, we have a musket I didn't even realize. Well, they still do have some rockets. Sure, the rockets hit him a little bit. Question isn't, are they going to go off in 3 minutes? Probably not. Okay. Let's have these guys go out. This guy's going to rearm his missiles. And we got another plane going out. Hopefully we can distract this guy enough with just, you know, enough fire going out that we'll be able to take him out. Let's come at a different angle just so that this island isn't in the way. And of course, nobody gets there in time. It's just going to be the one plane by itself. You know, as long as the ranges of these missiles, it's kind of infuriating how close they get before they fire them off. Yeah, and then that one's not even on target and wouldn't have been. And they knock one of my planes out too, jeez. Okay, here comes some more missiles. Unfortunately, these get fired off so slow. Ah, he's gonna kill me. I hate these planes. These planes are murdering me. I mean, as they tend to do. We might be able to get one. Of course not. Now these two Ludas should be able to just go in there and murder this guy. Get more planes in here. I mean, I'm gonna go for broke. I mean, I'm assuming this guy has thousands of rounds, though, so... I mean, all we have to do is kill this one bastard, and he's like, he won't go down. Alright, well, we got 2 minutes to do it. Hopefully the combined missiles and other crap that we're going to throw at this guy will be enough. Okay, here come the rockets. I mean, one of these have to do something, right? Okay, we got missiles coming in. We got cannons coming in. Got everything. Hey! That was a long-ass combat. And we did destroy them. Unfortunately, I took a lot of casualties in that, but that was the first of these type of fights I've ever done, so it was tough for sure. I mean, it was clear they had such an advantage over me, especially in those command ships. So I apologize this one was as long as it was, but it was tough. All right, comrade, as David against Goliath with our weak forces, you've succeeded in sinking the Russian navy's only two, I'm not even going to try and say what that is, class destroyers. The way to Vladivostok is open to you. Okay. Well, good. That means I never have to do that again, because those guys were something else. It took a lot to take them out. And we lost a lot of our planes. We lost a lot of our ships. Now, hopefully we'll be able to repair them here, and they shouldn't be able to attack me anytime soon, I would imagine. But this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.